edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. It's the Barnes and Tony show today. What is going on, Tony?
Not much, bud. Enjoying my Tuesday. Holidays are over. Back at it again in person, may I add.
Yes. Great to have you back in the booth. I guess you can kind of say.
Yeah.
Chair, booth.
This booth is a little large over here, dude.
Oh, man. But it's a Tuesday. We're churning along, obviously, as baseball continues on. The first month of the season, hockey in the stretch run, the NBA playoffs, and, some jibber jabber about the NFL draft, which is a week from Thursday.
That's right.
So the Jets and Giants shaping their futures. So much to get to. But let's start in the world of Major League Baseball.
2-2, he got him swinging. A back-to-back strikeouts for Robbie Ray.
There's damage right there. Shohei, way, sayonara. Where did that land?
Stuck to Chapman, who leaps up and grabs it.
Story spins and fires. Out at first.
There it goes. See ya. Home run, Aaron Judge.
What are the chances, Tony, we get one of those tonight, huh?
I don't know.
Law of averages? No,
I suppose so, but I don't know.
Detroit, big ballpark.
Yeah.
What's the weather look like?
How did the Yankees do against Detroit?
We remember last year's sweep.
I know that was.
It was a tough time. There's no two ways about it. But we had the locals off yesterday. Yankees designed off day. The Mets, had the rain out.
Which honestly, dude, they could have just had a delay and played. But I was so surprised when they called it because obviously I'm home in Staten Island and it was just kind of gloomy out. It was a little chilly.
Yeah.
But other than that, it didn't start raining till heavily till probably 9-10 o'clock.
And I would imagine but that aside, having a ballpark that's not even 15 years old, that the drainage system must be pretty good.
Top
there.
notch.
I know the Yankees, one is very good.
They've never had any issues before,
Right. So they go to the doubleheader today, and then I was going to mention. So I guess, are you just going to carry over, to even things out, just carry over your pick from last night's game to the first game?
Yes,
then,
the first game, and then we'll pick a new 3 or whatever.
New 3, yeah. Okay. Just wanted to clear that up. But just a quick synopsis. We'll get to the hockey picks, but in terms of baseball, I actually yesterday hit on all 3, of my selections, as the Dodgers, the Padres, and the A's all won. And really, obviously me picking them doesn't surprise me, but you look at it, the A's over the Orioles, Montas pitching well against the Orioles, who, after those 2 wins against the Yankees, obviously were due for some regression. And, the Reds haven't had an offense in 5 years. So, they lose 4-1, and Sean Manaea with another victory for the Padres, like I said, him paying dividends early on here. And then the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman hits his first home run. Kind of ironic that it was, against the Braves, of course, and Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, that's huge, dude. First at bat too.
Yeah. Just setting the tone.
Good for him.
So he goes, 1 for 3, 2 runs scored. And Kershaw, in his first start since the perfect game bid that he took himself out of, 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 7 Ks, 2 home runs allowed. He gets the victory. Bullpen shuts him out. Kimbrel slams the door for his 3rd save of the year.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I was listening to Mad Dog Unleashed yesterday, and he was, because he actually had been off this past week because he was sick. Not
Mad Dog.
COVID. I don't know what it was, but anyway, maybe it was COVID and he didn't say. But anyway, he was just killing Kershaw because we had heard a lot about Roberts, how would he do it, but he is sticking to the fact, and of course, he has to do the old analogies of like Bob Gibson, but he's saying that 100%. It's on Kershaw because there's no way that Roberts would have denied him the chance to go out there, being that there's only been 22, 23 perfect games in history. What do you think about that?
I mean, I guess I could see that. I mean, I would imagine if he went out there with Kershaw in the eye and Kershaw wanted to stay, I'm sure Roberts would have let him stay.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to me that was kind of Kershaw's doing, and again, I get it, injuries, he's older, wants to save himself for this season. But I mean, look at his next outing. Wasn't that great, dude? Like,
and then, which maybe some of that played into it. I mean, we don't really know for sure, but and then a caller actually on Dog's show yesterday was saying that it kind of like equates to the way he struggles in the postseason, that he doesn't have that desire to compete that he should, being a big time pitcher. I mean, you buy into that theory at all? Or?
I don't know about that. I mean, obviously, he's gotten banged up in the postseason, got kind of scarred with the whole Astros thing, for sure. I mean, you saw him at the time when in the playoffs with the post game interviews. He's like, "Oh, everything about the postseason and me is true and everything," only to learn that the Astros have been cheating, whatever. But I wouldn't say he doesn't want to compete. I mean, isn't his argument the reason why he took himself out is because he does want to compete down the stretch in the playoffs here? So
yeah,
I don't know,
but that's showing a lack of confidence within yourself, because you're saying, well, if I pitch 120 pitches this start, I'm going to be screwed the rest of the season. I mean, it's April.
I can see that. And his pitch count was what, like 85, 88?
88. Or was it even 80?
It was definitely in the 80s.
But it was funny, 80, too. Maybe. Dog was going nuts about I mean, it's a day game. It's Minnesota. It's freezing. I mean, what about the fan that stays there? Think, oh, I might have a perfect game. They would have left. It's 30 degrees, and then he doesn't come out. He's just going nuts about it.
That's a great impression, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I try. It's just, it's a tough one to get. Tough one to nail. There's only one Christopher Mad Russo, obviously, of course.
But also, dude, you see Gratterall pitching in the game?
Dude,
he was pushing like 103 on the gun.
103?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was, I forget who, it was Verducci and
was this on MLB Network?
On the call, yeah. It was Costas. Costas was on the call too. Costas was talking about how like one time he saw him hit like 110 on the gun in like a spring training game or something a few years ago, which is honestly outrageous.
Is it the fastest pitch ever recorded, Chapman, like 106 or something?
Yeah.
106 is crazy.
Unbelievable.
The craziest part, I think the Devers home run at the minimum was 103 miles an hour off Chapman, which
unbelievable.
I don't know, up in the zone.
Yeah.
But what do you think, Bobby? It's time to hang him up, or
yes, dude. I think it.
What about Jim Cott? You think he still has something left?
Yeah, I think he's all right. Costas is just too cocky in the box, dude. He thinks he knows everything, all high and mighty. I saw here each 110 miles an hour. But he's just like, I don't know about that. He's like, yeah, like, all right, Costas, like, you're a good commentator. You did your due diligence, I suppose. I think it's time to kind of.
I'd like to see it. Why not have Al Michaels call a couple games? He hasn't done that, right?
No,
because like sometimes I just thinking about with what they do with Costas.
No, what's he doing now? Fucking
Thursday Night Football,
Amazon
with Herb Street.
Oh no, dude.
But no, I'm sure there's an opportunity for him to come in there.
That'd be dope.
We'll see. But. And then I was just going to go over. So you yesterday, 1-1 with the Rockies winning, the Angels losing, and then obviously the Mets, but we're going to carry that over to today. And then our hockey picks included, I'm 29-19, you're 28-19. So once again,
neck and neck.
And the game that you're going to have is going to be, the first game of the doubleheader. It's so nice this year. We don't have to worry about 7 innings. It's a full 9.
Love to see it,
so we got a 3:10 first pitch. The Mets -125 on the money line. And we're going to get Alex Cobb versus Tyler McGill, which is supposed to be the pitching matchup from yesterday. And just to read off the lineup here for the Mets, we got McNeil in the leadoff spot playing left field. Does he play outfield much?
Here and there. Yeah, I'm surprised that they are. I mean, I guess, Kana again has been out. So.
Oh, right. Okay. So McNeil in left, Marte in right, Lindor at short, Alonso at first, Escobar at third, Cano playing second, JD Davis at DH, Janikowski in center, and McCann bringing up the rear off to a 2-for-19 start.
So not good.
From the catcher's position. And then the lineup for San Francisco, you got Yastrzemski, Belt, Flores, Peterson, Crawford, Estrada, Dugar, Volser, and Bart.
Wow.
So, I mean, we kind of really went over this yesterday. I mean, do you think this makes for? I mean, we've seen McGill pitch pretty well, and Cobb, his first start, actually struck out 10, allowed 2 over 5.
Mhm.
I mean, do you think this makes for a pitcher's duel?
I think so too. I think these pitchers are going to go toe to toe today.
What type of, I know obviously you have the Mets here, but what type of score you think we're getting here?
I'm thinking like maybe a 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
Who's providing the offense?
I'm going to say a 2 RBI double for Lindor. And then give me I do like Jankowski, but I don't know, dude. Give me Escobar with a homer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I love
baby.
it. Helping my fantasy team out.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So that's what we got for game 1. And then let's just take a look. I mean, I'm imagining on a Tuesday we should have a full slate here. So yeah, we got a full slate of games, except the White Sox game gets postponed again. And I just wanted to cross-reference it here with the NHL. Just bear with me 1 second. So for the NHL tonight, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess a 3-3, right?
Yeah, let's do 3-3.
Okay. And then obviously, like I said, the first one doesn't count.
Right.
So with that one aside, what do you got as your first pick here?
There's another doubleheader today, which one game already started with the Diamondbacks and Nationals. I'm gonna take the second game. Give me the Nationals. Diamondbacks are up 1-0 right now. But I mean, come on, dude.
Madison Bumgarner pitching right now.
Maybe he's got a little something left in the tank. I don't know, dude.
I mean, the Mets maybe a little
No,
acquisition now?
I don't think so, dude. But I'm thinking, second game, Josh Bell, Soto be nice and warmed up by then, dude. Couple dingers out of them. Give me the Nats. 3-1.
Wait, Soto and who?
Bell.
And Bell.
Josh
Okay.
Bell.
How about Madison
Surprisingly.
Bumgarner? And I don't care if I'm Eddie Mush
What do you got
because
for
I
him?
don't care about the Diamondbacks. He has a no-hitter through 4 2/3, but he's walked 4. But no hits
Really?
allowed. And it looks like, let's see, 1 and 2 count on Victor Robles. As Bumgarner. But I would imagine if 4 walks, I'm just curious what his pitch count is here. But I would imagine that'll be one of those situations, come the 7th inning and he's throwing 95 pitches, they take him out. He's already throwing 76 pitches in the
Pitch count 77.
Yeah, he has no shot.
Holy
That's
shit,
not
dude.
going to be a no-hitter. No way.
No way.
All right, so let me just document.
I would say Robles is a hit off of him, honestly, right now.
Yeah, probably. With that 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Okay.
I don't know,
so you got-
4-seamer, 90 miles an hour.
Oh, wow. Whole 90, huh?
So watch out, dude.
So 6:40, we have a pitching matchup
Or
between
do we now?
Garrett Cole, and I'm just seeing in Tyler Alexander. So you look at this one. Obviously, the Yankees reeling after losing 2 out of 3 to Baltimore,
Mhm.
a series that they should have swept. And I mentioned, what had happened last season when they went to Detroit and got swept by them. And at that point, Detroit was one of the worst teams in the league, and we know all about their youth, with Torkelson, and just a couple of their pitchers. They bring in Austin Meadows, who's always actually performed well against the Yankees. But Javi Baez on the DL. So I just look at this and I just think, the Yankees kind of a day of, they already tied it up, so the no-hitter's over. So I guess Robles doubled.
What did I say?
You nailed it. But the Yankees are -220, and I just think a day of reflection. And just I don't know. I think this first 10 games somewhat of a wake up call, and I just think as much as we like to dog on the the front office of ownership, of Boone, I think the Yankees are at a point now where they're so tired of hearing it that I would imagine, they're going to kind of start making the right moves. And I think a big thing is I think we're going to see a little less shuffling of the lineup in terms of fielding positions as well as batting order.
Really?
And I do think, DJ LeMahieu, versus what Gleyber Torres has done to start this season, has earned the right to really be the Yankees. I think he should be the leadoff hitter. I don't know about you. I mean, Hicks has played well. I get the speed aspect. But I still I don't know. I just like LeMahieu because I think he's going to make the most contact. I know Hicks with the walks. He walks and talks. I don't care. 2-1 Nationals, by the way. So I guess we got another double.
Bumgarner falling apart.
I mean, I know LeMahieu, it might take 3 hits to score, potentially, depending on what type of hits they are.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was up to you, who would you have lead off?
I would keep it as Hicks, honestly.
Oh, you would go Hicks?
I really would.
For the speed element? Or
for the speed, he's been doing well as
right.
of recently. I want to move him around. I want to keep him having that confidence, get him the leadoff hit. And plus, DJ at second? Come on, dude. DJ second in the lineup, batting second.
So you want DJ second, and then you want Judge third, Stanton fourth?
Yeah.
And I swear to God, if first of all, I just hope what's it called? Joey Gallo's just benched for this game.
He really should be,
God.
Dude.
But if he's batting cleanup, I mean, holy
why would
shit.
Joey Gallo be batting cleanup?
I don't know. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I mean, Rizzo should be batting cleanup. If anybody, he's had a hot start with the bat. So, and I look for Stanton to get going. I mean, he's hitting 263, has 2 home runs, but kind of, been up and down. And even Rizzo's hitting only 212. He has the 3 dingers, of course. But I look at this one, and I'm going to say, Cole's going to give you 6. He's going to strike out 10, and he's going to allow only 1 run, no walks, 2 hits. Bullpen gets the job done the rest of the way. Yankees put up some runs. I'm going to say it's going to be a 6-2 victory, and we're going to have an Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, each with 2-run homers, as the Yankees get a nice road victory here, kind of right the ship, quiet down the crowd and the haters. And before we get to your second pick, I mean, dead honest, not just an advocate take here. What's your honest prediction? I want to hear score and Cole's starting line.
Cole's starting line. I'll say he'll go 7. 10 Ks, maybe give him 2 or 3 hits, no walks. Give him 1 earned run.
Okay.
But honestly, I think it's gonna be one of those games where it's gonna be almost like a DeGrom start, where it's gonna be like literally, excuse me, like maybe like a 2-1 victory by Detroit. Just absolutely, Cole does a phenomenal job. Bullpen does well. It's just no offense.
And over or under the 5th spot in the batting order for Joey Gallo, or the bench obviously would be the under.
I really want to say he's on the bench.
Yeah. I mean,
he needs to be.
They're throwing out these numbers that he would 300 hitter based on the amount of
yeah.
No,
okay.
He's not. No, he's not.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. I just think in terms of making contact for a starting player, an everyday player, he might be the worst I've ever seen at making contact.
You think so?
I mean, Ray Ordonez?
No, yeah, he's definitely up there, dude. I just don't see what they see.
I mean, I think Jacob deGrom can make contact better.
Yeah, dude.
But that's
batting last year.
You know what I mean? That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. It's stupid, dude.
Hopefully the Yankees prove you wrong, but obviously I know no leg to stand on, Tony. I get it. But just have a good feeling that. Like I said yesterday, I'm expecting those 45 runs over the next 10 games. A 5-5 start. Expecting 7-3 on this stretch. So
are you rocking some Yankee apparel today?
No.
Oh, they're gonna lose, dude. It's over.
It's not about the apparel. It's about the team. It's
the support from the fans.
That,
they're watching right now. They're like, why is Barnes wearing this ABC Supply Company hoodie when he definitely has the Yankees one?
It's not about the apparel. It's about the team. That's why the whole Eddie Mush conversation doesn't matter. Does it? It just.
We'll put it to the test tonight. That's for sure, dude.
Oh my god! I mean, what are we gonna have to throw on the game? A Colony pizza?
hey, I'm down.
All right, next time we're at Colony, pizza on the winner of this, loser of this bet. You got the Tigers. I have the Yankees. Done, locked in. All of you are witnesses out there.
They're all witnesses.
Yeah. So, let's freaking go. They're due. Law of averages, as Tony would say in our introduction. What do you have for pick number 2 here?
All right. Blue Jays visiting the Red Sox tonight. Barnes' favorite team. Kikuchi is out on the mound for the Blue Jays. And correct me if I'm wrong, Barnes, but his last start was against the Yankees, right?
Yep, and they knocked him around.
Knocked him around, went 3 1/3. I think gave up 2 home runs or whatever. However, Nathan Eovaldi is also starting on the mound for the Red Sox. And 2 starts, he's given up like 5 home runs, not doing very well in terms of, a good start, for the season. And I just think that the Blue Jays are going to be able to bang him around. I mean, Vladdy has 6 home runs already in the season, something like that, 5, 6 home runs. Yeah. 10 RBIs, whatever it is, dude. I think this is going to be a batter's duel, honestly, tonight. I think you're going to see the Blue Jays get the edge because I feel like Boston bullpen, I don't know, dude. And give me the Blue Jays 6-5.
I like it.
Yeah.
Absolutely like it. He's kind of been denied a starting role to start the season. They've gone with Espinal over Biggio, at second for the Jays. Do you think that he carves out a role and ends up starting? I mean, he was obviously highly touted, father being Craig, the
Biggio?
Hall of Famer, but is underwhelmed up to this point. Do you think his future is with Toronto, or is he a guy you could see potentially getting moved?
No, I think his future will be with Toronto. I think he'll kind of come along. Maybe the pressures of having another young guy like Vlad on the team doing so well, maybe in his head a little bit. I think with some time, when he gets more games under his belt, he'll come around for sure.
So you think, because I have him for one of my fantasy teams, you think just hold out? I drafted him in the last round. It's a keeper league, so next season, it could be a bargain.
Definitely hold out, dude.
Hold pat.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to make sure. For my pick number 2, I'm going with a gentleman who had a no-hitter last season and has got off to a good start this season. Give me Joseph Musgrove over Reaver San Martin. I mean, that is a name that I have not heard before. So I just look at this one and we've been over this. I just, of course, sure, the Padres, 7-5 start, not exactly tearing it up to start the year. However, I mean, the Reds, I think, are just atrocious. I mean, it's like when Brandon Drury and Kyle Farmer are towards the middle of your lineup, sure, you have Joey Votto, but that's all you have. And I just think, Machado, who hit a dinger last night, wouldn't be surprised if he does something. And actually, a guy who they've been trying to get rid of, dying to get rid of, in Eric Hosmer, has actually got off to a good start this year. 378 average and 924 OPS to start. No home runs, but, playing good defense, and obviously guy that they signed to a big contract a few years back and, hasn't worked out the way they've wanted. But, I don't know. I don't think he's that bad. He's just not worth his salary.
What's the salary at?
I want to say it's got to be $22 million. I'm going to look, but I mean, what was I know he had like one decent year. I mean, did you kind of always think he was a little overrated, or I mean, where are you with Hosmer?
No, I kind of thought he was rated very well. Honestly, I like Hosmer.
Let's see the numbers here. So, so his best year, he got there in 2018. In his best season, 265, 22 homers, 99 RBIs. Last year, only slugged 395, hitting 269 with 12 homers in 151 games. But we know obviously the defense is there. I mean, you look at it, last season, 7 errors in 131 games, which is pretty good. Just curious, do we have a contract here? Sometimes, Tony, the Baseball Reference
doesn't do you good, huh?
On the computer doesn't show the contracts. I don't know. Oh, okay, but this actually should. So let's see what we got. Free agent 2026. So he signed an 8-year, $144 million contract. So he's got through 2025. So that would be this season, next season, the following season, and the season following that, as Michael comes in. Always good.
Love this room, Michael.
In our presence. Give me something, Michael.
Yes.
How good was the new setup?
Love it.
We didn't even mention it on the show, dude.
Unequivocally.
Barnes doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it.
No, he hates it,
Never
dude. Hates
said
the
that.
corner. He doesn't like the Yankees bottle over his right shoulder. He hates the Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
It's right over your shoulder, too.
Tony's full of it. You know that.
Is that LeBron James next to him? Who's that?
Oh, my God. Anyhow, Tony. I was mentioning how I do have the Padres here. I had them last night. I think they take care of business. I think Joe Musgrove, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts. as the Padres blank the Reds 6-0. Eric Hosmer with his first dinger of the year, and top prospect CJ Abrams hits his second home run of the season as the Padres take game 2 of this series. What do you got for me?
Honestly, dude, love that pick. Big Musgrove guy.
Yeah. Underrated.
So underrated.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh screwed him over, dude.
Yeah.
They really did.
Definitely.
All right, let's see. What else we got? This is final pick from moi tonight. Do I double down with the Rockies, dude?
I mean, you could get that crazy.
That would be nuts. Or do I double down with the Mets, dude? No, I don't think so.
Wow. Weak there, huh?
Well, you never, dude. Both games.
You never
it's a long
know.
day. Although second game, Nito is behind the home plate.
Behind
home plate. I'm just very excited that Nito's going to be playing today.
Tomas.
No
mas for Tomas.
All right, we'll go mucho mas for Tomas. Max Scherzer on the mound. Come on, getting ugly, getting gritty tonight. He's always pissed off. Pitches through whatever. Loves having the ball in his hand. I feel like off to a slow start, the hamstring, whatever. He's going to be fine tonight. 7 innings out of him. 12 Ks. Barnes. 12. Untouchable.
Over or under July for an IL stint?
No way.
You know,
Max,
it could be
no.
You're telling me he's not going to go on the IL one time this year?
Not one time. He's going to refuse to.
You're full of it.
No, I
You're
swear to God, he's going to refuse to. He's going to take that IL form, whatever they give him, and piss on it.
I don't know if I mentioned this last episode or not, but one of the funniest things from last season was when Girardi had him checked 4 times.
Oh,
and you see like the big ball on his head,
and he's
like,
just like
rubbing it. He's like his belt, and he's
literally was gonna pull his pants down. Literally was about to pull his pants down. Oh my God, so funny, dude.
That was hilarious. So I think he's got the spider tack situation under wraps. But please. Tony, I mean, you're talking slow start. I mean, I can't believe I'm even like defending him here.
Let's go, Katie Howder. Let's go Mets, baby.
He's got a 3.27 ERA. He's 2-0. I mean, what do you mean slow start?
I think he just hasn't gone the distance in terms of that.
Now,
like in games and it starts, he hasn't gone like 7 innings. He hasn't gone deep into games.
Vintage Scherzer start.
Yes, dude.
So is this a fellow Mets fan? Do you know Katie?
Katie Howder, yeah, it's Renee's friend, former housemate.
Oh.
Sacred Heart,
okay.
Renee.
Yes.
Sacred Heart, Katie.
Gotcha.
She's a Mets fan.
Katie, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. All right. Wait, did you say a score?
I did not say a score. Tomas Nido, 2-run homer. I would imagine maybe Alonso's a DH for the second game. They haven't released the Dom Smith at first.
The hamstring barking, though. Maybe they give him
You never know. Give me Alonso's been killing at DH, on fire. Another homer. So the Mets take this one 3-1.
All right. So a 3-1 victory for the Mets.
And a sweep on the doubleheader today, by the way.
Didn't they do that a lot last year?
Oh, yeah. They were like one of the best. No, wait, no.
Or were they not?
They were one of the worst.
It was
always split. Always split every time.
So just taking a look.
Not tonight.
You know, I hate just running things back, but like you said, I mean, it's about winning. It's about the free tickets. So give me the A's. The Orioles suck. Cole Irvin on the mound for the A's. And I understand depleted lineup, absence, of trading away, of course, Matt Chapman this season. However, I just think, the Orioles don't even know who's starting this game. So this is either going to be a guy from AAA. It's going to be an opener. It's going to get ugly. The ballpark. It's a walking double machine in terms of their ballpark. So give me the A's here. I think Orioles, they showed some lack of offense in the Yankee series. Sure, they won, but it's not like they scored 10 runs a game. So give me the A's here, 4-1. Cole Irvin, a guy I had on my fantasy team last year, give him 6 strong, 2 earned, 6 Ks, 1 walk, and Sean Murphy with a grand slam as the A's win 4-1. That's what I got, Tony.
I love it, dude. Doubling down the A's.
Why not, though?
Yeah.
No,
the A's, dude.
The thing is, I mean, you look at it. I mean, their lineup looks so bad, but yet, are we really going to be surprised come, last week of the season, they're sitting on 84, 85, 86 wins.
And going nowhere.
But I'm just saying, I think that's an accomplishment. I understand.
Yeah, I think so.
With the previous group, it wouldn't be. But for this group, I mean, I think just with the lack of talent, lack of offense, I mean, that's saying something, no?
No, yeah, I totally agree, dude.
So yeah, baseball churning along.
We're churning.
So hopefully we'll get some New York victories to recap tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for the New York victories
Tons of opportunities in terms of in Comerica Park, New York Yankees. Come on, tough spot with the Giants.
Even at the Garden tonight, too, there's an opportunity.
There is an opportunity. And speaking of which, let's go to the world of the National Hockey League.
In they come. Hedman, what a save by Vasilevsky. Are you kidding me?
McAvoy, Frederick, did you get the license plate number on that truck? McDavid, beautiful move.
You just knew that Connor McDavid was going to make a statement. What a goal.
All right, all
you
right.
heard something there, Barnes? You look very, very.
No, because I got an ESPN alert. I guess
judges out for the season.
The pitch clock, I think they said, has saved 23 minutes off the average time of a minor league game. So they're going to implement.
Really, 23 minutes. Who cares?
I mean, but I think we could agree. I don't care. You don't care, but the general person might care. And then you think about the kids, school the next night, getting to bed, seeing the whole game. So I get it. And honestly, I mean, I know this is like one of my typical lines. Like, I know what you're going to say, but you really enjoy seeing the pitcher farting around on the mound and taking 2 minutes between each pitch.
Honestly, sometimes, yeah, dude. Dude, one of the best things I enjoy about watching a baseball game is how long it is, honestly. You just get to kick back, chill with your boy, a couple beers, you're talking in between pitches, whatever. I mean, it just makes the whole thing very much enjoyable, dude. Especially as someone who, like when I sit down and watch hockey, I'm not talking to you for an hour and a half because you have to watch hockey. Like, you can't look away because when you look away, there's going to be a big play, there's going to be a goal, whatever, dude, because it's always in play. You have to watch it. Sitting down and watch a baseball game is just so chill and relaxing, and it's just a great time. I love the whole experience, and I don't want to change it all, dude.
All right. Fair enough, Tony.
How do you feel about the automated pitch calls?
You mean PitchCom?
PitchCom, yeah.
I mean, because Chapman was having the problem,
right? Yeah.
Him in. I don't know, the noise. I mean, I think I guess it helps somewhat, but I don't know. Like,
it's interesting.
But with the possible errors that there can be with it, I'm not.
There's a lot of places for errors because obviously, there's certain position players that are also getting the feed of what the pitch is, right? So it's like, I mean, there's a lot of places, like you said, it could kind of fail. Yeah.
So that'll be kind of interesting just to see how that comes along.
Nonetheless, dude,
we're talking hockey here. So last night, I mean, in terms of any type of big surprise, I mean, really, the only thing that obviously stands out is the fact that the Capitals defeat the Avalanche 3-2. That one hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Picks. Were you kind of shocked about that one?
I mean, I don't know, not really, dude. I feel like, Ovechkin had that big goal in the power play in the second period to kind of take the lead 2-1. And it just seemed like Colorado never really recovered from that. I know they kind of tied it up, but there was so much momentum in Washington's favor at that point. And they were really wheeling and dealing on offense. And you saw, Johansson get that goal in the third period midway through, I think, to kind of end up solidifying the lead there. And I don't know. Again, I mean, Capitals are a team where we know their capabilities of offense, but it's just not always there. Like, I don't know. I just feel like their top players haven't really had like a like a normal good year for them. So I don't know. It's tough. I'm not that surprised now.
Yeah, and end of the year. I mean, they've already broken the win record. Right. I mean, what more do they have to prove? So that being said, we're gonna go 3 picks a piece here for our hockey selections. Rangers, back in action, hosting the Jets.
Right.
So obviously looking to win that one to kind of solidify their playoff positioning. But where are you going first here for your picks as you lock to the daily face-off.
Yeah, of course. Always got to look, dude. Vasilevsky confirmed.
Gorgie.
Sturkin
Unconfirmed, Tony.
Connor Hellebuck has been confirmed for the Winnipeg
Carey
Jets.
Price.
Carey Price, Cam Talbot confirmed for Canadians and Wild, respectively. But I mean, dude, I'm a fan. We're in the Garden tonight. We're talking about the New York Winds. How do I not go with the New York Rangers? Against a team that's like the Winnipeg Jets. They have good players for sure. I mean, Hellebuck's a great goalie. They have that guy Kyle Connor as well. But I mean, when you just look at it in terms of what the Rangers have been doing in the last 5 games, even they shut out Detroit 4-0. They've won 4 of the past 5 games. I think Winnipeg's been kind of maybe 2 or 3 of the last 5, which has kind of been the name of their game all season, pretty much. I think they're like 35 and 30 and 11. Mm-hmm. So, 5 games over 500. They've had some big wins for sure. Again, Connor looks like he has 87 points in the season, 43 goals, 44 assists. However, when you talk about offense, I mean, I think the Rangers certainly have the advantage here tonight, and even in goaltending at that point. I mean, even if Igor isn't going to be starting, which I'm sure he will be, just again hasn't been confirmed.
I have nailed these Gorgie games.
You have been calling them, but he is first up on the docket here on ESPN app. But
is it the ESPN app or is it Daily Faceoff?
No, on my phone, I have ESPN
app.
open.
Okay,
Daily Faceoff.
Gotcha.
They would. Yeah.
So, are you alluding that you're taking the Rangers for your pick?
I am definitely taking the Rangers for my first pick. Give me the Rangers 4-1.
4-1. Who's
nice
scoring,
sweet, dude? Definitely, you got to go Kreider, obviously. I think he's still at 50. Let me see here.
Yeah, he's definitely at 50.
Still at 50. I'll say Vetrano another goal. Lafreniere a goal.
Ryan Reeves.
I think Kako's been out. He's injured, but give me Zibanejad with a goal. I know you like that name, so
he's good.
He is really good, dude. He's
really
great.
solid.
He's great.
I feel like he doesn't get a lot of national love. I don't know.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he did it first. I mean, especially last season, he had like a 5-goal game or something like that. Crazy. It was a 5 or 6 goal game. It was unbelievable. I think against the Caps actually last season. But with Panarin coming in, and then now you have Kreider, looking to break the record here for the highest amount of goals for a New York Ranger. It's tough. There's a lot of limelight that has to be shared for sure.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you?
No, I mean there's a lot of mouths to feed. Tony.
Yeah, dude, it's tough out there.
It's like me and you, eating at a restaurant.
Yeah,
I
anywhere.
mean? Like one little dinner item is not going to do it.
No, oh no.
I'm gonna just go with a straight Chief pick here, minus
Maple
550.
Oh.
No, I was gonna do that, but give me the Lightning over the Wings.
Wow.
Red Wings suck. I mean, there's just no 2 ways about it.
Speaking of wings, Barnes.
Archie's.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Anyhow, I think the Lightning shut him out. I think Victor Hedman is going to have 2 goals and an assist. Maybe throw some bows as the Lightning win 4-0.
Wow, 4-0. Vasilevsky, as we saw, confirmed.
What a save!
Yeah, as you saw, what a save, dude. I guess I'll second that Chief pick with another Chief pick, I suppose. You gotta go Maple Leafs, dude. And I feel like I'm surprised that the Maple Leafs have worse odds than the Lightning do tonight. I feel like
Flyers, tricky spot.
No, it's not. Maple Leafs at home against Flyers. They have nothing going. Again, they've had a little bit of a bright spot, I suppose, with some young talent and a couple veterans. But I mean, dude, their power play sucks. Hart in net. Let's see who's in net. I don't even think Hart is in net for Martin Jones is in net. Let's look up his stats for the year here. Oh, dude, 10-16 on the season, 3 overtime losses, 898 save percentage, 3.5 goals against on average. Martin Jones, no fucking way. Toronto, 5-0 Barnes.
Wow. Speaking volumes. No, I agree with that, obviously. But that being said, Tony, this seems crazy. And it's like, it's a force. Why are you doing it? But you know what? Sometimes you got to pick it up. I went all Chief picks last night and went 1-2. So give me the Canadiens at home, pulling the upset. Carey Price, back in net. Talbot from Minnesota. I just think that, I think Minnesota will take the game for granted. I think vintage Price with a shutout like they're in the cup last season. as the Canadiens 2-0, courtesy of Suzuki, as they defeat the Minnesota Wild.
Well, Kurt Suzuki.
Yeah, Kurt's no, I didn't say Kurt. I said Suzuki. I didn't say Kurt.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, dude, my next pick here. Bang, dude. Let's see. Senators Canucks again, dude. I know, dude. How many? What 2 picks? Right? This is the last pick.
No, it's 3 total. So you have the maybe. Oh, okay, right. This is your last pick. My bad.
Do I even look at the Bruins game, dude? Let's see who's starting for the Bruins.
You know it's an addiction, Tony.
It's not an addiction, dude. I just like picking them now because you keep mentioning it. Swayman likely. Husso.
Wait, who's their starter?
Binnington is the Blues starter.
No, I thought Husso is. Binnington was going to be the starter, and then he sucked. I think Husso's got more starters. I'm saying for the Bruins, though.
They've been splitting it pretty evenly with Tuukka Rask leaving this season, but it's Swayman. I would say has maybe a game or 2 on him. Swayman has a game or 2 on Allmark. It looks like
Allmark. Okay.
But they're both great goalies. Swayman a little bit, 0.34 goals against, 917 save percentage. Dude, oh man, I'll go St. Louis tonight, dude. I'm gonna go St. Louis. They're actually favorite too, minus 130. Give me St. Louis tonight. Boston visiting St. Louis. Pretty big on that. St. Louis is on quite the win streak right now, I believe.
After a tough stretch.
After a tough stretch is right. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, five-game win streak right now. Is it? No, it's more than that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-game win streak. Here we go. Who's so starting most of them. Binnington sprinkled in there. And they've been scoring outlandish amount of goals here. Just beat Nashville 8-3, Minnesota 6-5, Buffalo 6-2, Boston they beat earlier in this month 4-2, Islanders 6-1. So I mean they've just been a scoring machine as of recent. So how do you not go with them? I know it's Boston. I know Barnes thinks it's my favorite team, but they're not, dude. I can pick against them like tonight. St. Louis winning 5-3.
I mean, in the games involving them, though, I mean, you probably have picked them 95% of the time.
If I picked the game with them, it's probably the first time in like a while I haven't picked them in their game.
Can you just give me the starting goalies for the Florida New York game? Oh, okay, so it's going to be the top guns.
Yeah,
this is so friggin' tough. 10 straight wins for Florida. Obviously, the momentum's on their side. Islanders out of the playoffs, but playing hard down the stretch.
I know, dude.
Game. Oh man, this is tough.
What are you gonna do, dude?
You know what? I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm gonna do it. Give me the Islanders. I just think it's just one of those times, you just get too comfortable. Oh, they're going to win this game. They're going to win that game. But then when they win this game, but then when they win that game, and then they don't end up winning the game. So give me the Islanders 3-2 overtime victory, courtesy of Brock Nelson with 20 seconds left in the overtime period. As the Islanders get an impressive win in front of the home fans as they look forward towards next season with Barry Trotz and company, Tony. No, but don't you think bounce back year for the Islanders next year?
Yeah, I think so. With Barry too, for sure.
But that's what we got in terms of the National Hockey League. I just can't wait for the first round of the playoffs. I think we're going to see some crazy stuff. Has an 8 seed ever won the cup?
In recent years, I don't think so.
I gotta look this.
I'm trying to say. I want to say when the Blues won, they definitely weren't that high. But I don't know about 8 seed.
What's your guess?
Like yes or no?
Yeah,
I would say yeah. Just because of that time hockey's been around, sure.
So it was within the last 10 years. Try to give me the team.
In the last 10 years,
You're an 8 seed, won the Stanley Cup.
I'm trying to think. I mean, 10 years, dude. You had Boston rip it, Chicago rip it. Tampa Bay obviously wasn't the last seed. So I don't think was it St. Louis? No,
Out west.
Anaheim.
They've won a cup in the last 10 years.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I was thinking early 2000s. They had like quite a good run.
Yeah.
But
Jean Sebastian.
no, they had like
Giguère.
best defense in the league last 10 years, dude. I don't know who was it.
Kings, dude, against the Rangers.
They were the last seed. No way.
Yep. So,
Wow.
was Jagir that good, or were you not following hockey that closely when he was
At that time, not really, especially for. Yeah,
Do you remember the name?
yeah, of course.
Okay.
I've heard it tossed around a few times.
The Conn Smythe.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I just can't wait. And I know we've been over this, but you were saying just in the building somewhere, maybe an obstructed view, minimum $200 for the Rangers.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm guessing if it was like a game 7, maybe 300, 400.
Mm-hmm.
But what about maybe like, I guess they're really no, because they're gonna have home ice in the first round. I was gonna say like if there's like a 2-0, but then if it's 3-0, everyone's
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
see
Yeah,
dance and
no.
everyone's riled.
Mhm.
I want to go though.
I would love to go, dude.
Open the wallet. A $500 night.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro, that's probably on the low side.
Who
Honestly.
knows? Yeah, for the whole night.
What'd you think of that spot we went to last time after the game with like downstairs?
Oh, I love that.
What's the name of that spot?
Don't remember. I could probably find it for you.
No, but it was something like it's like one word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Let's see, dude.
Not coast. No. The heck was
Oh
it?
fuck, dude. Let's see if I can find it because in the base stout.
Stout. There
Stout,
you go.
dude.
Have a stout.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That was a good bar. I had a lot of fun there with the darts and
darts, the beers.
beer. And we didn't go upstairs. We went straight to the basement and didn't see the rest of the bar.
On the way out, we did.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Make the train.
Sure, dude.
Split your pants.
Split your pants. Get a pizza. Couldn't buy the pie.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
it. Wait, we wanted to buy the
You
whole.
wanted to buy the whole pie.
No, we were gonna split it.
I know,
Obviously, I wasn't gonna
obviously.
eat the whole pie.
But the guy was like, no,
That place, what was it? Taste of Italy or something?
that place sucks. That's the only thing with Manhattan. You be careful with these fucking bullshit like late night pizza places because they have bad pizza. They're just super cheap.
But are there any good places like that in Manhattan? Like it's like open air. It's kind of informal. Like, are they that good? Because I've had other ones before, and I was like, meh.
Open that late? No. But I mean, there's a couple like restaurants that are kind of like that. Yeah.
But I feel like all the pizza places are like not restaurants. It's all like just walk in, place your order at the counter.
Well, those are like the shitty places you go to.
Is there like something that comes to mind as like the best New York pizza place?
I mean, there's Joe and Pat's in Manhattan as well. They're really good.
Joe and Pat's.
Yeah.
Sounds like a cheesesteak place. There's
Really?
Pat's cheesesteaks.
Oh no.
Have you been to Pat's?
Yeah, there's one on Staten Island as well.
There's
So.
a Pat's in Staten
Oh,
Island.
Pat's? Oh no.
Oh, you're
no.
thinking of Joe
Joe
and
and Pat's. I thought you
Yeah,
meant.
yeah.
I don't even know what Pat's is, dude.
Oh, okay. You never heard of Geno's, Pat's, like the famous like Philly cheesesteak places?
No.
Have you been to Philly?
Yeah, a couple times.
But like, have you had a
I don't-
cheesesteak?
There, no. I don't really like cheesesteak that much.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't believe a cheesesteak on garlic bread, loaded with the frizzled onions.
I mean, to be honest, dude, I don't know. I feel like the cheesesteaks that I've had probably maybe weren't quality meat, and it's just like kind of chewy.
You got turned off.
Yeah, I got turned
But
off.
you could see it, a good garlic bread, like a filet mignon.
Honestly, yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I remember having a piece of cheesesteak at City Field,
Uh-huh.
and it was made with filet mignon. I was like, wow, this is pretty fucking good.
Is today like your favorite like writing tool day? I feel like we never have a pen. And
Oh my
pencil.
god,
We're
yeah, we
both
never
doing
do,
the-
right? Yeah, dude, this is it today. Get out your pens and pencils, class.
Oh man, playoff hockey is almost in the air, Tony.
I know, it's
just-
so close. Was it like 6 games left? Not
I
even,
think
probably.
5.
Yeah.
at this point. I'm just trying to see. Let's see something here. So that's the 23rd, Tuesday. Just trying to see like the last day of the regular season. Is it Friday?
Oh boy.
I mean, geez. I mean, we're into May here, Tony. I mean, geez, a little late, no?
I feel like the playoffs go into June, though, normally.
No, well, normally, though, the season would be concluded at this point, right? The regular season? It's just because of the planned hockey Olympic break?
Right. No, yeah, definitely. But
so last day of the regular season is Sunday, May 1st.
May 1st, yeah.
So
there's one game that day.
Yeah, the Kraken
and the Jets.
But yeah, gonna be a great time. But let's just go now to the world of the National Basketball Association. Tony's favorite.
The Bulls LeBron James at the buzzer. He banks in the three, and the Lakers win the game.
All right. And Tony, 5 minutes go on the Jazz's 110-104 loss to the Mavs. Sans Luka Doncic last night.
Oh, wait, what? No.
I want 10 minutes.
Well, oh, no, dude.
But me and Michael talked about this earlier today. Jalen Brunson, Tony, 41 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
That's crazy.
I hit it right on the head.
And Luka didn't play, right?
Luka did not play. So give me something here. I mean, what happened? Your team. What happened?
They dropped the ball, dude. I'll tell you. They suck.
Mitchell had 34.
But anyone else? Nothing.
But they were outscored by 10 in the fourth quarter. So down the stretch.
Tired. Legs.
You think anything has to do with the chemistry?
No.
No, but the whole rift with Gobert.
No, dude. It's playoffs behind them. It's definitely not chemistry related, I feel. I mean, I feel like on the court, it's not like they were arguing or like, didn't seem like they didn't want to pass the ball at a certain whatever, dude. I mean, I feel like on the court, they seem fine in terms of chemistry. No?
No. Well, the whole pass statistic. Remember I gave you that? How like a few years ago, they averaged 7 passes between each other, and then this year it was 2.
Yeah, but I mean, how many did they pass each other last night?
I mean, I had to go deep into the numbers, but I guess not that much because Gobert had 8 points, 17 rebounds, though.
Oh, there you go.
2 blocks. But really, Tony, I mean, I know you like a story like this. Jalen Brunson, okay? Very unheralded guard, went to Villanova, obviously, one of the prime college programs, 2nd round pick, not really much expected out of him. And, really stepping in for some big shoes of Luka Doncic. They trade away the diva that is Kristaps Porzingis, around the trade deadline. And I mean, he just steps up, made shot after shot last night, and evens this series up at a game apiece. I mean, is it just me, or is that not what it's all about?
No, I mean, it certainly is. We have a storyline, especially to kind of come out like this in playoffs for sure. Knocking like 6 for 10 from 3 or something like that. But I don't. How has his numbers been all season? Has he been
16 points a game?
Yeah.
I mean, 2nd round pick.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty good. No, I mean, 2nd round picks don't even usually make the team.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, I don't get, like, what does that mean? Like,
I'm just saying, like, how do you think he's gonna show up tonight or tomorrow and be like, dude?
I think Luka's gonna be back. I mean, I haven't announced that, but I don't know. I have a feeling. And then just the fact that it's a completely different feel going to Utah down 2-0 versus
for sure. Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. I mean, obviously, he kind of stepped up where I guess with Luka being out and everything, and you love to see that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not that it's not like, oh wow, Mavs are gonna win this, All
right, just making sure. And then we saw the 76ers take a commanding 2-0 lead.
Right.
You were big on the Raptors last night.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No,
because I said Embiid 50, and you were like, oh, no, it's around.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Because but you know what that proves, Tony? The fact that you don't remember saying it is the fact that you just have this thing in your head where you go automatically.
I just think you're wrong, honestly.
Well, we'll run back the tapes.
I recall you bashing Harden, honestly, and then
but I said despite Harden, I said Embiid will have a big game. Harden will go 2 for 15. That's what I said. 20 rebounds. But just taking a look quickly at the numbers here. Yeah, so Embiid 31 points, 11 rebounds. Harden 14 points, 3 of 9 from the floor. So, didn't light it up.
No.
And then I think, You were on the Nuggets as well, but
I wasn't the Nuggets.
So was I.
Torched by 20 points.
Trounced 126 to 106. So the Warriors go up 2-0 in that series. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it wasn't crazy. I think the Dallas game was pretty good, but the other two games, I mean, come on, you're telling me you wouldn't rather watch a hockey game than that?
Oh, obviously, but it was nice to see Thompson, 21 points. Seth had what, 30, I think.
Yeah, but Steph, there's some Warrior fatigue.
Yeah,
after the 3 championships,
I suppose. I feel like you're just checked out at NBA, honestly, in general.
No, I watched all the games.
I don't know, dude.
I was I don't know how closely I was paying attention, but the game was on. No, I mean, honestly, one thing I am excited about is one of the games tonight between the Grizzlies and the T-Wolves. But before we get to that, sequence of events here. First game, 7:30, Tony. We got the Hawks, we got the Heat. We got the Heat up 1-0. Trae Young coming off the clunker, which was 8 points last game. We have Miami here, 7.5-point favorites. Obviously the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Victor Oladipo, Bam Adebayo. They're a deep team, veteran coach, Spoelstra there from the Big 3 days, tutelage under Pat Riley. What do you see happening here? 219 says a total, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Miami's going to sweep them. I mean, we talked about it yesterday, and I do recall this. I think Young's doesn't really have much of a leg to stand on. Expect another clunker, honestly. Would they win like 115, 90s, 98 or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Tyler Hero, let's go. What was the over-under? 216?
219.
219. I'd say it goes under again. Well, I don't know if it was 219 last time, but give me 110, 99.
Who's leading the way for? Is he Hero?
Yeah.
How many?
28.
How many missed field goals for Trae Young?
Oh. Field goals, I'll say he goes 2 for 6.
He only takes 6 shots?
Field goals, sorry.
Yeah. You think I was saying 3-pointers?
Yeah. I don't know, I guess maybe 6 for 20.
Okay. I'm going to take the Hawks here. I'm going to say 130 to 127, double overtime. Trae Young.
Oh my gosh.
A career playoff high anyway. I think probably a career high. 56 points, Tony, including 10 3-pointers, 10 of 20 from beyond the arc, as they silence the Miami Heat faithful on the road here as the Hawks even up the series and head back to Atlanta. That would be something. We'll see. But 7:30 TNT. And what was interesting before we get to the next game, Tony?
What?
Gus Johnson has returned to the NBA broadcast. Gus, obviously.
Yeah.
The whole puts it in.
Yeah, dude.
You're not a Gus guy.
I mean, he's all right, I guess, dude.
Well, it's too much for you.
Sometimes I feel like.
Is it would you equate it to you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and then your friend comes over and says, "Yo, what's up?" and just screams right here.
Yeah, no, quite literally, dude. And every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
I don't know. I think there's some excitement there. And he used to do the March Madness games, and now he's a Fox guy, so he does the NFL as well as the Big East basketball games. So on FS1. So I don't know. I like it. I think
good work for him.
Yeah. Why not? But the game I had circled, the Timberwolves, the Grizzlies, Memphis here looking to even up the series at a game apiece after being upset in game 1. Total is set at 240.5, Tony. That's not a typo. 240.5. So expecting some points, obviously.
Some points
between Morant and Towns and Edwards and Russell.
What was the score?
Jackson.
What was the score of the last game?
I think that probably hit. I'm gonna just
130, 117.
Yeah, that hit.
Oh,
so what do you think about this one? I mean, obviously
40
would be quite the victory for Minnesota here to go up 2-0. I mean, do you think that's in the cards tonight in Memphis?
I think so with Towns and Russell. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know, dude. Yeah, let's do it. Over. Give me 133 to 120.
Wow. Who's the leading scorer of the game?
I mean, I guess you gotta go with Towns, I suppose.
How many?
Right? What do you have last game? He averages like 27
31, I
points,
think,
something.
last game.
31. Yeah, give me 38.
38.
38.
I'm gonna agree with you here. I'm gonna go Minnesota 140, Memphis 127, and Anthony Edwards, a career high 59 points in the victory as Minnesota gets to 2 victories away from advancing to the second round for the first time in over 20 seasons.
Do they not play defense, or what? It was just too much offense.
Too much
control.
offense.
Really, that's really what it
Focus
is.
on the offense. I mean, could you think Towns isn't a defensive player?
Right.
Russell's not a defensive player. Anthony Edwards isn't a defensive player. So I mean, you start with
That's
those
crazy.
3. Those are your main 3 players. They're not playing defense. That's how you get a total of 240.5, which seems insane. But like I say, they set these lines. They expect 240.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 230, and it's still gonna go under by 10. I gotta take the under, and then the total hits 260.
Mhm.
Just seen it too many times before. So that's 8:30 NBA TV. And I would imagine, last night at the NBA TV game with the Mavs and the Jazz was a Gus Johnson, Greg Anthony special. So from the studio, they call it center court. Wouldn't be surprised if they ran it back. We'll see. But the late game, 10 o'clock in Phoenix at the Footprint Center. We have the Pelicans coming into town as 9.5-point underdogs. Total set at 221.5. I think the Suns won by 10 last game. What do we got, Tony?
I would kind of expect the same. As much as I enjoy saying his name, I don't think Valanciunas really has got it in him. For the Pelicans, and between Booker and of course Paul as well. I was watching some highlights of Paul actually. I think a few days ago.
Yeah,
when he was young, dude, he was so nasty.
Pelicans, or
Yeah.
I guess Hornets.
Hornets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was crazy. But nonetheless, I think you're gonna see a similar run from them. I feel like last year. I think the Suns honestly gonna sweep them. But tonight, what's the over under at?
Was it 21.5?
221.5. That's pretty high itself as well. I'm gonna say the under on that one. 115, 100.
115, 100.
Yeah, bud.
I'm gonna go Pelicans in the upset. 110, 109. CJ McCollum, 60 points, including the game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer, as well as 10 total three-pointers for the game.
Wow.
It's a tie game, back in the series, headed back to New Orleans.
Barnes, how could you?
Hope we get a competitive game tonight, but we'll see. Muchachos, as Matthew chimes in. Little MLB scoreboard update.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Nationals up 3-1 on the Diamondbacks as we move to the top
Wow.
of the 8th. New York Mets 1-1
Underway.
in the 2nd.
Yeah.
Currently first and third, 1 out. Vossler at the plate. Obviously McGill on the mound.
Mhm.
So we got some runs early, which is something I did not actually expect to see.
I know. We had a home run by Peterson, top of the second.
Marte scored on a wild pitch
by
speed. That's
wow,
why you
dude.
bring him in.
Yeah. Love to see that. Got on base to begin with. That's nice.
Good first impression for you with Marte?
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, super impressed with his speed, and we'll see how it kind of goes, deeper in the season. We know he's kind of older, but yeah, he's got a solid bat as well. I love it.
As Matthew says, can't wait to go back and hear Barnes' Yankee rant. I mean, unfortunately, there's been a lot of time for that this season, given the lack of offense.
I'm sure you'll get one tomorrow as well.
You will not get one tomorrow. Coming off, like I said, fewest runs scored through the first 10 games of the season since 1977. But I believe they won the World Series in 78. But hopefully, it's kind of similar, except not because they won it that year, whatever. Oh, anyway, 2-1 New York Giants.
Vossler just singled to show after Strata scored.
Strata scores.
We have Bart up now, though, so it's going to be an out.
Joey Bart on. So 1 out. But
tough.
first and third, yeah, I don't know about that.
And only 1 out.
But you know what's going to be hilarious? Marte in 2 years when he's making $20 million.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think it'd be hilarious. We'll see, dude. We'll
I think
see.
it'll be hilarious. But I mean, any way you expect him to have positive returns past next season?
Past next season?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, dude, of course. I think what's funny is when Joey Gallo is still starting in a few years.
Well, this is the last year of his contract. There's no
They're
way
going to renew it. I
they're
guarantee it.
not
Yes,
gonna
they are,
renew
dude.
him.
Yes, they are.
Come on. That's just so it's 4 years, $78 million. And then Connor, 2 years, 26 and a half. I don't know.
Matthew said in 77-2, they went back to back, bro.
All right. So, I mean, yeah, because that was the whole thing. You know, Martin, because I watched The Bronx is Burning, which was a great mini series on ESPN probably 15 years ago. However, that was the whole thing. Billy Martin looked at the numbers, didn't want Jackson batting cleanup because, he didn't hit good runners in scoring position. So he had him bat third, and he was striking out all the time because he was a diva and needed everything his way. You put him in cleanup. He hits all the home runs. They win the World Series. They go back to back. And the rest, my friends, is history. So something to keep an eye out for.
That's what it's all about, dude.
I just wanted to see, oh no, that's not this tab. Did the Mets give up another one or?
No, not yet.
Oh man, Tony. This might not be good.
It's all right, dude. 2-2 pitch right now.
Joey Bart still up.
Uh-huh.
Dude, is he gonna be a bust?
McGill?
Bart.
Yeah.
Great series. Reginald, a legend, a Yankee legend. No, but really though, what type of player was he supposed to be? Like a 30 home run guy?
I mean, yeah, he was supposed to be.
But I mean, he looks like McCann at the plate.
I know, it's so bad, dude. It's just ridiculous. But I guess it's only like his second season, right?
Yeah. But I don't know. You know what it is? Because I just feel like, especially, it does seem like if it's a top prospect and they're going to be good, it seems like for whatever reason, most of the time, obviously, there's of course exceptions, but they get off to a torrid start.
Yeah.
They usually don't just sneak up on you. But
all right, what do we got? Double play? What do we got? Middle of the second, all of a sudden.
What happened?
Bart struck out swinging. Foster caught, stealing second.
Strike him out, throw him out?
Yeah, that's why we have McCann, dude.
McCann earning the bucks.
Yeah, that's the one thing he's good for, dude. I wish I saw that, bro. Fuck.
You're tight.
Yeah.
Any opportunity as your mother says hello. Hi, fellas.
Hi, Mom.
How are ya? But I mean, what do you think though in terms of catcher? You think they just write it out, or you think Nito ends up overtaking him by year's end?
It depends. I mean, if Nito does well offensively, yeah, because that's McCann just doesn't have it, dude.
Was it a 4-year deal they signed him to?
McCann?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, you looking it up?
Yeah, I just wanted to see too. I think he made the All-Star team. Yeah, 2019, 18 home runs, but 232 last season. But of course, it
was a 4-year deal, $40 million.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not that.
Did you play the soundbite?
bad.
No, come on, it was a terrible deal. I mean, he was a backup catcher. You know what I mean?
I know.
One All-Star appearance, 2019.
Especially when everyone was like, "Oh, Real Muto."
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was Cohen on? He was on board or no?
He was on board.
Why would that's the thing with him? I feel like he talks out of both sides of his mouth just because he says there's no limit to spending. Yet he didn't want to go the extra mile for George Springer. Right. And he ended up with McCann over Real Muto.
I know. It was kind of a weird start off for him, I feel, because people were like, "Oh, we'll spend money elsewhere," with acquiring anyone else. But I mean, going into that season, you kind of didn't. I guess you got the door, but I mean,
right. And then even this offseason, I think obviously Scherzer's you had to do it.
Right.
I liked Escobar, but Marte and Kana, I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I like it because, again, I mean, Marte's doing really well.
Kana sucks, though.
Kana was all right. I mean, he's hurt right now.
JD Davis is better than Kana.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. But,
Yeah.
we'll see kind of how it pans out. Escobar, though.
Jack of all trades. No, you were tight originally.
At first,
because I said I liked him. Just saying.
See how it plays out, dude.
Yeah. So, I mean, other than that, Tony, I guess a riveting episode of Screen Time tonight or no?
Yeah. Coming up as soon as Michael returns. So soon, probably in the next 20 minutes, 4 o'clock, we'll call it. We're doing best cop movies.
Oh, I thought it was best Seth Rogen movies.
No, that was the last episode. Come on, Barnes. You didn't watch it?
No, I wanted everyone else to watch it.
Oh, dude. Best cop movie. We did best Seth Rogen, and previous was best villain, so we figured bring him back. Best cops,
You know what was a good movie?
What?
Angels in the Outfield.
Dude, love that movie.
I think it's actually on right behind you.
Yeah, this is the starting screen right here, dude. We can play it if we want.
What do you know?
I know. It's crazy. You want to sit here and watch it for the next hour and a half?
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, that should be a good episode. So everyone definitely tune into that. And as well as any Screen Time movies that you've missed, The Dream is free. Obviously, all of our original content. Of course, some sports ports. You can go back way, way, way back. And I mean, we're approaching 300 episodes at this point?
I think this was 278, I believe.
278. So before we know it, we'll be at big old number 300.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everyone, keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep getting merch at downtimetv.com. Keep checking the archives. I promise you there's something in there that you're going to be cracking up about. And I'm sure Tony's at the center of it because when he's not, I'm just saying in terms of those type of videos. But yeah, everybody enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you
mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.